Let's go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the sequel trilogy. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 being the big conclusion to the Skywalker saga and the final film of the sequel trilogy that will be released in December of 2019, we got a ways to go until we get to go ahead and finally see the final film by J.J. Abrams that will indeed give us a huge conclusion of characters Kylo Ren, Rey, Luke Skywalker, Leia, Lando, and the list goes on and on. Now, I wanted to go over one of the big plans that Disney has in store for the fans around the world for Episode 9 when it comes to the marketing in order to sell this movie. And the way that they're going to be marketing this movie is selling this episode as the end of the end in order to make it a mega event. So Star Wars Episode 9 is being marketed as this mega event. And the way that they are actually going to market it is treating this episode as the end of the end. The end of all Star Wars episode movies, it seems. I don't even think they're going to do a 10, 11, and 12, and that's why they actually have the Game of Thrones guys doing their own trilogy, most likely an Old Republic trilogy, and then they have the Rian Johnson trilogy, which I have no idea what they're going to be doing with that because they actually have been going back and forth with Rian's trilogy, so I'll have to wait and see. But the fact that Disney and Lucasfilm are aiming at Episode 9 being a mega event, and in order to succeed at doing this, throughout the entire marketing, which should start in or around, I would say, yes, April of 2019, all the way over to December of 2019, because April marks when we get the official trailer at Star Wars Celebration. We may even get a teaser, quite possibly earlier than that. We'll have to wait. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about Star Wars Episode 9 as a whole. Like, are you excited for this movie? Are you not excited for it? I know that there's a lot of mixed reactions after The Last Jedi and how people feel about Episode 9, and a lot of people feel very tired of the franchise, and that's all because of some of the decisions that were made by writer and director Rian Johnson. I myself, however, I really do have a lot of hope by J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. I'm crossing my fingers every day, hoping that this one will really pay off and make us look back at The Force Awakens and maybe, only maybe, even The Last Jedi in a different way. Things can be done just like the original trilogy where you look back and look at Luke and Leia and say, wow, they were brother and sister all this time. Maybe they'll do something around the lines of that in the sequel trilogy. But the fact that Disney and Lucasfilm are aiming at making Episode 9 a mega event by use of marketing this movie as the end of the end, I think, it could go both ways. We'll have to wait and see exactly what happens with the marketing. We do know that Disney is changing their marketing style when it comes to Star Wars Episode 9, meaning we could get a title reveal earlier, we could get a teaser trailer way earlier than expected, and we may or may not even get a production teaser trailer, much like what The Last Jedi did. I think the reason why The Last Jedi had a production teaser trailer is because they already had footage for the movie before they started official principal photography. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I think they did second unit photography or something around those lines on Skellig Michael Island in September of, it might have been 2015 actually. September of 2015, they did some principal photography work on Skellig, and then there were months and months and months that went by until February of 2016 where we got that production teaser trailer. So they already had footage. Episode 9, I don't think they'll be doing a production teaser as nice as that would really be by Disney and Lucasfilm. I don't think it's going to happen because they're already basically shooting and we haven't gotten anything yet. But guys, let me know what you think about Star Wars Episode 9 as a whole. What do you look forward to seeing in this movie? We know that Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Billy D. Williams are all making big returns in this movie. 3 whole legacy characters, which is great to hear, and that is something that I honestly feel will make a lot of fans happy. The only thing is, I hope that Mark Hamill's role is not going to be 30-some seconds, much like in The Force Awakens. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night alone, we hear them once again.